Are you worried about the future of the US economy? With so much uncertainty in the air, it's natural to fret about the security of your retirement savings. But there's one asset that stands the test of time: gold. For centuries, gold has been a hedge against market volatility and economic instability. With a gold IRA from Noble Gold Investments, you can harness the power of a precious metals portfolio to help protect your financial future. By rolling over your existing IRA or 401k into a self directed gold IRA, you can enjoy the potential for long term growth and stability. Diversify your portfolio with a tangible asset that has real value. Setting up your Noble Gold IRA never has been easier. Noble Gold Investments streamlined process and expert guidance. This election year, don't let the election volatility and uncertainty keep you up at night. Vote for the timeless safety of gold and silver in 2024. Noble Gold Investments will give you up to 10 1-ounce silver Trump coins or a 10-ounce silver American flag bar if you open a qualified account. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com right now. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. And remember, there's always a risk of investment. There's no guarantee of any kind. Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Give me a follow on X at green_Jericho. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, and I feel like this is something that's going to be the first domino to get tipped over. You know, they have those big, elaborate designs made out of dominoes. You tip one over, and you watch the whole design unfold or unfurl as the dominoes fall. I think this is going to be the first one. But you have a city in Colorado called Aurora, and don't get it twisted. Just because Colorado is not on the left coast does not mean it is not a leftist festering commie wound. Oh, it is. It's just California with higher elevation. But the city called Aurora in Colorado, they have a Venezuelan gang problem. And apparently 3 apartment complexes have been taken over by this gang from Venezuela, full of Venezuelans. And it's not okay to have a gang problem anywhere, but they should be in Venezuela, not Aurora, Colorado. I know Aurora and Venezuela both end with A's, but they're 2 different places and those people shouldn't be here. But you have a governor like you do in Colorado who's all about, wait, California, I can be as stupid as you. The mayor of Denver, who actually entertained the demands from illegals, what they wanted at the shelters, what they demanded for their children, the food they wanted to eat. These fools gave a list of 13 demands, and the mayor of Denver listened to them. But apparently, the mayor of Aurora, he's an Iraq veteran, a former Marine, so he's not with the shit. And he says that this is the federal government's problem. It's the Biden administration's problem for taking the doors off the hinges at the border and waving millions upon millions of people to come in here. Now, Trump was right when he says they're sending us the bad people. They're sending us their rapists and their criminals. When you have a garage sale, are you selling the stuff that you use all the time, that you use every day, or you use on a regular basis? No, you're getting rid of the stuff that you don't want, the undesirables, or as Hillary would put it, the deplorables. You're getting rid of the deplorables in your country. You're sending them somewhere else. Get out of here. And that somewhere else happens to be America, and we're seeing the fruits of the Biden administration's labor. We are seeing what happens when you let millions of unvetted, unchecked people into your country from violent third world countries. I've said this before. They don't cross that imaginary line and say, all right, hand me a baseball cap and a slice of apple pie. I'm American. They want to be in America. They do not want to be American, especially when they don't have to. They don't have to jump through any hoops. They don't have to complete any tasks. They just get here, and all of a sudden we're massaging their feet for them and waving a palm leaf over them to keep them cool, giving them everything they need. And if they come to California or Oregon, they'll even, well, Not yet. In California, they can get up to 150 grand to put down on a house, even if they're illegal. It just awaits Gavin Bang Your Wife Newsom's signature. Gavin Newsom is the only thing standing between California taxpayers, who are already taxed more than any other state in the union. Think about how scary this is. Gavin Newsom is the only thing standing between us and another brick in our taxpayer basket. But these gangs, this gang from Venezuela has taken over 3 apartment complexes. And in this video I'm going to show you, you're going to see a group of them armed gaining access into someone's apartment. Now, what's the only thing that can stop somebody who's armed? It's somebody else that's armed, right? Or armed better. Or a bigger group of people who are armed to stop that smaller group of people. But in Colorado, you don't have that. You don't have that mindset. You don't have that culture. You don't have that, what's the word I'm looking for? Colorado. It starts with a C, like Colorado. Constipation. No. Oh, you know the thing. The Constitution. That's what it is. So when you have the Constitution there, the Constitution says you have the right to protect yourself and it shall not be infringed. So you can have a gun. You can carry a gun out in public. You can have a house full of guns. We want you to arm yourselves. They don't have that mindset in Colorado. Again, it's California at a higher elevation. So because you don't have that mindset, and the neighborhoods that they're going into are low-income neighborhoods with a bunch of other Venezuelans, how the fuck did they get there? Huh. Well, the mayor is pissed off because they didn't allow those people to come there. They didn't invite those people to come there. They were dropped off. Remember these places? They would send them in the dead of night and fly them around the country like they were some side piece Instagram model. Well, Aurora, Colorado is where a bunch of them landed. And now these guys are armed. How'd they get guns? Because there are strict gun laws in Colorado, you got to do background checks, and you can't have this many rounds in your magazine. So you mean to tell me those Venezuelan gangbangers got background checks? Or did they just continue to do the same criminalistic shit they did in Venezuela before they came here, and they got guns the black market way through the streets? They're heavily armed. One of them has a rifle. Some even might call it an assault rifle. Dun, dun, dun. Those big black AR-15s. So check this shit out. These are Venezuelan gangbangers. This is American soil. Los Estados Unidos. This is American soil that this is taking place on right here by a bunch of illegals. One, two, three, four, 5 dudes. This guy right here has a rifle. The guy here has a handgun. These are the weakest. What is this? A purse? A merce? What is that all about? You better explain that, buddy. Footage was captured in early August by resident Edward Romero shortly before a shootout at the Edge at Lowry apartment complex that severely injured 1 person. So you have these foreign gangbangers. I thought we had enough gangbangers here. So you got the guy with the merce. He has a handgun. This guy has a handgun. This guy has a rifle with a scope on it. I'm sure these 2 punks are armed as well. But they knocked on that door and gained access to that apartment. I'm sure they're extorting people, taking their money, taking whatever else they want, probably assaulting some women. Why is this allowed to happen? Why is this allowed to happen on U.S. soil? And you have the governor of Colorado saying, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's a figment of their imagination. You have the mayor of Aurora saying that this is confined to a very small part of Aurora. It's about 400,000 people. And this is centralized in a very small, low-income area. So it's not the whole of the city of Aurora, but this shouldn't be happening anywhere. The thought of a foreign criminal organization taking over an apartment complex. Is this New Jack City? Is this the Carter? And of course, it's terrible when an American gang does that. American citizens do that. And I'm sure that happens, and that's terrible. And they should feel the full might of the law as well. But it's just a little more fucked up when it's a gang of illegals that should not be here. We have enough gang banging, murderous assholes, homegrown in America. America planted those seeds. They gave them the soil. They watered them. They gave them plenty of sunlight. And we've grown our own violent ass gangbangers. We don't need to import more. We don't need to take on other countries' gangbangers. So what are they going to do? Is this going to turn into some kind of shootout? This sets a precedent. Are other gangs going to one up this one? Oh, you guys didn't kill anybody. You guys didn't get in a shootout with any cops. Is it going to turn these places into war zones? Are they going to have to go in there and take these American businesses, this American property back? What the fuck is going on here? But they tell us they just want a better life. They're a bunch of dreamers. I sat alone in my bedroom when I was a little boy, and I would dream all night long of living in Los Estados Unidos. All of the food and the monies. You're going to the grocery stores. The meat is still red. It's not gray. I can play outside without getting chopped by the drug dealers, the fucking cartels. I dream I go to America with $5 in my pocket and I build and I buy a business and I become American citizen. I do solemnly swear. And I fall in love. I have a family. We buy a house, the white PK Fang, a golden retriever. I say hello to my neighbors. Good morning, Tom. Cause I ain't just a dreamer. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a follow on X at @green_Jericho. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.